Okay, September 28th. On this date in 1961, Richard Nixon announced he was running for the governorship of California, having lost the presidency the previous year to John F. Kennedy in a very close election. Many people thought that Nixon was kind of done politically. He had been vice president under Eisenhower for 2 terms and was a sitting vice president and lost the election in 1960. Prior to that, the previous sitting vice president to win the presidency on his own was Martin Van Buren. So it hadn't happened in a very long time, and wouldn't happen again until 1988 when George H.W. Bush won the election. So it wasn't common for a vice president to move immediately into the presidency on election. So he went back to California, regrouped politically, decided to run for governor of California and use that as a stepping stone to then again launch a campaign for president. He lost that race in 1962, and in his concession speech he says, "You won't have Nixon to kick around anymore. Gentlemen, this will be my last press conference." So he kind of stormed off the stage, kind of a tantrum. Obviously he did come back, and in 1968 won the Republican nomination. I will do a plug here because I just listened to a book by Lawrence O'Donnell on the 68 campaign. If you're ever interested in campaigns and elections and conventions, the convention in 1968 was a pivotal time in American politics. Both the Democratic convention in Chicago and the Republican convention in Miami. Very interesting stuff. So that's what we have. Nixon did launch a comeback. Ultimately was elected to 2 terms of his own for president in 68 and 72. The only person to be on a major ticket for president or vice president 5 times, besides Franklin Roosevelt. Franklin Roosevelt was on the ticket 5 times. A lot of people don't know that in 1920 he was the vice presidential nominee and lost in 1920. So major political power, making the ultimate downfall even that more shocking. So that's what I have for you today. I will see you tomorrow.